If you really want something, you can figure out how to make it happen. I was dreaming of wearing a sari and dancing like Madhuri Dixit. I also used to dream of working with Shah Rukh Khan. I did nothing to make it happen. I only dreamed and believed in my dreams. We did not have anyone like a manager, who could guide us and make it happen. I've tried to incorporate new ways of playing the game. That's why you hear people call me a hybrid goalie and say I adjust to the situation, never doing the same thing over and over like a butterfly goalie. I try to see what works and hopefully with my talent I'm able to play it and make it happen. Apply yourself. Get all the education you can, but then, by God, do something. Don't just stand there, make it happen. There are 3 types of baseball players: those who make it happen, those who watch it happen, and those who wonder what happens. It seems like the good things that have happened in my career are things that you don't try to plan and push, and make it happen, it just seems to happen. When I get all focused on songwriting, I get into all the marketing and promotion that we do to make it happen. Then the right song comes along and blows it all out of the water. The right song will do it for you every time. You have to make it happen. If someone else isn't making it happen for you, make it happen yourself. I'm on a lot of airplanes, so I just sip on red wine thinking of stupid ideas and, when I think of it, I want to make it happen. There are absolutely lots of teachers who are trying to come into the profession, but they are not attracted enough to say, I'm going to switch careers to do it, or they are often not retained, because the salaries and the compensation aren't there to make it happen. Every moment contains an opportunity to create feelings of satisfaction and excitement in a customer. It's up to retailers to make it happen. There's a level of sophistication of filmmaking that's mind-boggling. Anything you need for your movie, there's an establishment that can make it happen really fast. I think there's an anxiety in life where we automatically tend to look to the next thing or we're complaining about the past. Worrying is not going to make it happen or not happen. We know how to treat depression, we know how to treat mental illness, and we have not had the political will in our country to make it happen. At one point, I was in a place where it didn't feel like it was going to happen, and I was feeling pretty down on myself. But I stuck to it, and now I have a hit comedy on my hands. You've got to keep plugging away at it. If you really believe in yourself, you can definitely make it happen. It's time to pull the bandage off America's foreclosure problem. The economy is ready to emerge from its recent dark period. But to make it happen soon we need to speed the resolution of millions of troubled home loans. 6 years have passed since the crisis began, yet instead of accelerating, foreclosures have slowed. Women are the real reason we get up every day. I'm talking about real men. If there were no women, I would not even have to bathe, because why would I care? These are guys I'm hanging with. I wake up for a woman every day of my life to make it happen for her. The studio and the stage are very different atmospheres. The studio is very personal. You are alone with your own idea and sounds. You can write your songs and make it happen at your own pace. There is no scarcity of opportunity to make a living at what you love, there's only scarcity of resolve to make it happen. Never let life impede on your ability to manifest your dreams. Dig deeper into your dreams and deeper into yourself and believe that anything is possible, and make it happen. The Reeves Nelson debacle, that hurt me. There are certain things regarding him that I couldn't say then and still can't. But I should have pulled the plug on him after his sophomore year. We tried to make it work, but we couldn't make it happen. We must not only imagine a better future for women, children, and persecuted minorities, we must work consistently to make it happen, prioritizing humanity, not war. I know that the harder you work, the more you learn, the more connections you make. You've just got to be prepared to keep putting yourself out there. You have to make it happen. We decided that the environment was an integral part of our policies and the political thrust of our government. We gave it the priority and we sustained it with the money required to make it happen. It's our own ability to have an idea and go after the idea and make it happen. That's what at the end of the day defines us. Some people dream of success, while other people get up every morning and make it happen. Know what it is that drives you, motivates you, and pursue it. Endeavor to work to make it happen. You can't just sit there and wait for people to give you that golden dream. You've got to get out there and make it happen for yourself. I was 16 years old, driving to LA, and sleeping in my car, just trying to make it happen. Politics can do without women, and they tried really hard to make it happen without women. Film and theater are about misdirection and making the audience see something. I find it interesting. One of the things we do in True Blood is shoot all of our stunts in camera. Instead of doing some kind of visual effect, we try to make it happen. But I don't begrudge anybody, because I know how hard it is to have that dream and to make it happen, whether or not it's just to put a roof over your head and food on the table. What I learned most was how to tell a story in 15 seconds or 30 seconds or 60 seconds, to have some kind of goal of what to try to do and make it happen in that time. To make any future that we dreamt up real requires creative scientists, engineers, and technologists to make it happen. If people are not within your midst who dream about tomorrow, with the capacity to bring tomorrow into the present, then the country might as well just recede back into the cave because that's where we're headed. You have the ability to choose which way you want to go. You have to believe great things are going to happen in your life. Do everything you can, prepare, pray and achieve, to make it happen. I'm not that good looking, nobody is that good looking. I have seen a lot of movie stars, and maybe 4 are amazing looking. The rest have a team of gay guys who make it happen. I would walk down the hall with my guitar and play for anyone that would listen. As a young kid I was really driven and I was going to make it happen no matter what. Coming from Morocco was just different, man. It's a third world country, and you are trying to make it happen. That's all it is. I didn't have any problem hooking up with the black kids because I'm from North Africa, and as far as Latinos, we are all the same. I think that we as a people are always prone to think about, well, tomorrow will be a better day. Well, why will it be a better day? And I think the more that we believe in doing things better, doing the right thing rather than hoping that that's going to happen, let's make it happen. Once people tell me I can't do stuff, I'm going to go and make it happen. Peace in Palestine is inevitable. The question is, how do we make it happen today? I don't take off as many days as most other producers and songwriters, so I'm working every single day, and I do songs every day. So it's just about finding time, scheduling, getting in and cutting the records. I make it happen, and that's the name of the game. It's no excuses, you gotta figure it out. Yes, God does expect us to live holy, consecrated lives. But not even the best of our intentions can make it happen. Thankfully, He doesn't expect us to make ourselves holy. He just wants us to learn to depend on Him to make us holy. I follow my own head. And if I'm determined to do something, then I'll make sure that I make it happen. Private dreams are the most powerful. You have to dream of success to make it happen, and if you don't believe in yourself, nobody else will. But that doesn't mean you have to go around telling everyone about it. I think in a way, you're doomed. Once you can envision something, you're sort of doomed to make it happen. I've found that the moment I can envision leaving a relationship, that's usually the moment that the relationship starts to fall apart. Sex is a natural function. You can't make it happen, but you can teach people to let it happen. You can magically alter your life if you believe hard enough and then take actual physical action in the world outside your brain to make it happen. Visit our website for more quotes, quoting.com.